On the colorful planet Ziglion lived a very special alien named ZeeBee, the cute green alien. ZeeBee loved to explore and have fun, especially with her best friend Lili, the little girl from planet Earth. Today, ZeeBee was on a mission to visit Lili, arriving just as the sun was shining. Lili was sitting sadly at her small art table in her brightly colored bedroom, surrounded by paper, crayons, and paintbrushes. She was very excited to start her big painting project, but something was making her feel glum. ZeeBee landed gently and, bouncing happily, said, "Zebedee yak. Hello, Lili. What are you doing today?" Lili sighed a little, pointing to her paper. "Hi, ZeeBee. I'm trying to paint a rainbow for my project, but my colors are all mixing up. It looks like a muddy puddle, not a rainbow." ZeeBee tilted her head. "Mixing colors can be tricky, Lili. On Ziglion, we have special paints that help colors stay bright and neat. I brought some for you." ZeeBee, the cute green alien, held out a small, sparkling pouch. When she opened it, several small glowing tubes of paint floated out, shining with intensely vibrant colors. Lili gasped, "Wow, they look like little stars." ZeeBee smiled. "These paints stay in their own space. Watch." ZeeBee carefully demonstrated by squeezing a line of red, then orange, then yellow paint onto a clean paper. The colors remained perfectly distinct, not bleeding together at all. With ZeeBee's help and the amazing Ziglion Glow Paints, Lili carefully began painting her rainbow. She made big, beautiful arcs of red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. The colors look so bright and happy. "It's wonderful, ZeeBee. Thank you," Lili exclaimed, admiring the vibrant artwork. "Now that your rainbow is perfect," ZeeBee suggested, "what else do you need to paint for your project?" Lili frowned slightly. "I need ideas for colors and shapes. I want my picture to feel real, but I don't know what to draw next. I feel stuck in here." ZeeBee clapped her hands. "I know! On Ziglion, when we feel stuck, we go exploring. Let's go outside and look for colors, shapes, and friends in nature. That's the best way to get new ideas." Lili quickly agreed. "Yes, let's go." They quietly snuck outside and walked into the backyard, which was sunny and full of life. Lili and ZeeBee first looked down at the soft, inviting grass. "Look, Lili," said ZeeBee. "What kind of green is this?" Lili knelt down. "It's a bright, fresh green, not a dark green like the trees. It looks soft and bouncy." ZeeBee tapped her antennae. "Perfect! You can use that bright green paint for the grass in your picture. Nature gives us so many shades to choose from." Next, they went over to a large bush with a beautiful, fully open pink rose. Lili touched a silky petal gently. "This pink is so pretty," she whispered. "It's lighter near the edges and darker in the middle." ZeeBee pointed to a tiny dewdrop sparkling on the petal. "And look how the sun makes it shimmer. When you paint it, remember to leave a tiny white spot to show that sparkle. Art is all about the little details you see." Lili nodded, feeling inspired. Suddenly, a flash of brown and gray moved quickly up a nearby tree trunk. It was a squirrel, holding a big nut. Lili gasped. "Look how fluffy his tail is. It's shaped like a question mark." ZeeBee giggled. "That fluffy tail is made up of many tiny sharp lines when you draw it, and see how he sits, using his back paws like little hands to hold the nut? You can draw those shapes to show action in your painting." Just then, they heard a cheerful chirp from a fence post. A small bird with a bright blue head and gray wings landed to sing them a quick song. "Wow, that blue is so bright," Lili observed. "It's a tiny oval shape with a skinny beak." ZeeBee whispered. "See how the gray feathers are overlapping? When you paint a bird, use soft layers of color to make it look smooth and ready to fly. As they walked past the fence, they saw a friendly brown dog named Buster playing fetch in the next yard. He stopped, wagged his tail furiously, and gave them a big, happy dog smile. He's all brown, but look how his ears are floppy triangles, and his tail is moving so fast it's a blur. Lili noticed. ZeeBee laughed. His fur looks rough and soft at the same time. When you draw Buster, use short, quick lines for the fur to make it look textured and cozy. Lili looked up at the big, open sky. And look at those puffy, white clouds. ZeeBee explained, clouds are like big, fluffy cotton balls. When you paint them, don't use a sharp line. Use gentle, soft, round strokes to make them look puffy. The sky is a great place to find gentle shapes. Lili put her hands together like a cloud, copying the soft shape. They walked over to a small tree. Lili touched the bark of a low-hanging branch. The wood is bumpy and brown, she observed. ZeeBee pointed out a thin, tiny twig. The big branch is bumpy, but the little twigs are smooth and thin. When you draw a tree, remember that the trunk is wide and strong, and the branches get thinner and pointier as they reach the sky. You need both kinds of lines. Lili traced the lines of the branch with her finger, realizing the difference in texture and shape. We have seen so many colors, shapes, and friends now, Lili said happily. The green of the grass, the shiny pink rose, the striped squirrel, the blue bird, and Buster's happy brown fur. ZeeBee giggled. Let's say a little color rhyme to help you remember them. ZeeBee took Lili's hands and they said this rhyme together, ready to run back inside. Red, red, like a bright, happy toy. Orange, orange, full of warmth and joy. Yellow, yellow, from the sun so high. Green, green, where the flowers lie. Blue, blue, in the sky so vast. Purple, purple, that will surely last. Back in the bedroom, Lili felt full of ideas. She used the bright grass green and the soft cloud strokes. She remembered the squirrel's fluffy tail and the bird's smooth feathers. She even used short, quick lines for Buster's fur. Look, ZeeBee, Lili exclaimed. I used everything we saw. My picture is finished. It was a beautiful, detailed painting of a happy nature scene full of movement and life. ZeeBee looked at the beautiful picture and smiled warmly. ZeeBee yak, it's wonderful, Lili. The best part is not the paint or the tricks. The best part is believing in your own eyes to see the beauty and your own hands to create it. You are a super artist. With a warm hug and a promise to visit again soon, ZeeBee began to shimmer and fade, ready for her trip back to Ziglion. Lili knew that even when ZeeBee was gone, she could always look outside, remember the colors and shapes of her animal friends, and make beautiful art all by herself with her brave and creative heart.